Hello everybody, welcome to a video. My name is Sam and welcome to episode 26, I believe this is. Let's take off these. So today I would like to talk to you about fuzecraft. So first of all, before we get into everything, what is fuzecraft in general? Fuzecraft is actually the Minecraft server that I run. I've been trying to run it for a little while now. It's a private server, so it's sort of like, you think Hermitcraft, just really crap. That's what basically fuzecraft is based off of. It's a survival SMP server that me and my friends play, as well as some other people that I sort of invite over time. So why am I talking about this today? Well, I'm talking about this because, well, I had nothing to talk about and have only a couple of hours to be able to record this, edit this, and release this. So I thought I'd talk about the history, where it's currently at, and where it could possibly go in the future, and what I'm currently planning with it in the future. So let's start off with what it was in the past. Before fuzecraft, I actually had a Minecraft server called CocoCraft. It was a really cool server. I don't think I have any footage of it or anything. I don't even know if I have any footage of season 1 of fuzecraft, because fuzecraft was a small server, what I just done with a few friends and all that. I sort of lost contact with most of those friends, what meant that season 1 sort of ended when no one was talking to me. I sort of was getting on with my life. Eventually the server just stopped. I stopped paying for the server, and then I lost half of the actual saves and everything of it, so I've only got like halfway through the season when everyone else stopped, but I didn't, so I actually lost a lot of my progress more than anything. But I had a decent sized base. It was a pretty cool base and everything. Yeah, it was a really cool thing. We used to use data packs, plugins, everything under the sun to be able to run it. What brings us to current day. Current day, we run our server through many different things. We use paper at the current moment. We have MCMMO involved. We were planning on making like multiple worlds where you could play on like super flat survival, but then that sort of fell through. None of the people that wanted to play that in the end, as well as we just sort of played. I have like top end gear. We started working on like a highway in the end, so that was pretty cool. I actually have an image of it, so I'll try and show it here. So that's a pretty cool highway. I like that. It's like an ice boat highway, so it's pretty cool. Then everyone started stopping playing, so this is season 1, what we're currently on, and people stopped playing. I think it was a combination of like, we've all got busy because a lot of us are students, and then on top of that it's the case of like, I think it's not as interesting because we've all pushed apart. I think we've got way too far apart to the point that we're not really wanting to stay near each other, and then it ends up feeling like a single player world, and then there's no incentive to be able to carry on playing that. And our like shopping district didn't get built fast enough, or some people are too low, some people are too high. All of us started at different levels, what meant that some of us are like easier to be able to get like gear, and some of us are harder to get gear. So I think that's where it sort of went bad at the current moment, and maybe there's a way that we can improve that, maybe there's not. So lately I've been actually having a conversation with people, or at least trying to have a conversation with people on my Discord to be able to talk about, hey, like, is there a way that we can sort this out? Is there a way that we can make it so that we can all play again, as well as make it so that we can actually like feel like we're getting progress again? And I'm tempted to do a hard reset, what means that we're deleting the world or getting a new world and starting all over again, what does sort out a lot of problems in the future. Or we can do a slight soft reset. So the soft reset doesn't mean that everyone has to turn around to go straight to season 2. We'll have a season 2 area that I can work on and all that, and people can come to season 2. I don't mind if they bring their gear, to be honest. It's pretty cool to be able to bring your gear. So what am I actually doing for season 2? What am I planning on? What am I like questioning about at the current moment? Well, I'm questioning about actually doing something specific for season 2. I'm going to, one, not use plugins or anything. We're going to go down to not paper or anything. We're going to turn around and we're going to go to fabric. So the reason we're going to fabric is just purely because of convenience, as well as how fast it can run. As well as it means that if people want to use fabric, they can use fabric, and that means that we can have our own mini-map mods if you really want to. You can have your own little, so I've started making a data pack for this, or I've been creating a mod pack for fabric through this. So there's a lot of optimized things, what we're going to be putting server side as well as client side, what we can all use, and that means that you should have higher FPS than vanilla Minecraft, or even your own custom modded Minecraft. In the future, after season 2, I hope to host it myself at some stage. Like, I hope to set up my PC, especially when electric prices are down. I will sort out a server, run the server myself. The great thing about this is that we should be able to create our own like data packs and things. So the point of me creating my own data pack for fuzecraft is purely so that we can monitor everything ourselves and turn around and we can create custom items. So there's been a few people that are like, hey, can you create like a crown or something for me? And I'm like, yeah, as long as I like sort of work out how to create a crown, or someone creates the crown and then we work out how to put it in the data pack and all that, and we work out how we can sort of stabilize things to make sure that like, hey, that crown's not OP because it's not like a netherite helmet, it's say a pumpkin head what turns around and sorts out in other ways or whatever. It's just visually different. The sad thing is about moving across to Fabric is that we're going to lose compatibility with Bedrock, but because of all the current users we have no need for Bedrock. One of the users were going to use Bedrock, but then they used Java Edition, what meant that it was useless for me to create this. So the current goals for Season 2 is a mix of different things. It's like moving like the community together, like if we're closer together, maybe we'll actually work together a little bit more instead of being so far away that I have to try and go between everyone. Having people record videos is of course one of the tasks that we want to do, because it's the case of, well, you get the fuzecraft name out there. It's also the case of it's helpful to be able to actually have more like creators than just me playing on the server. Anyone who's playing on the server just has fun, but they also record with each other, do whatever they want. And that could be pretty fun. I'm not sure if that's a likelihood of what's going to happen unless I turn around and say go onto Reddit and start trying to find tons of people or something, and that's just sort of a hassle. So having districts or zones, I've been thinking about this for a little while. Different SMPs have actually done this sort of thing in the past. So we can have like a shopping district or shopping zone, or a futuristic, and modern, like aquatic, pirates, all sorts sort of thing. You can have all different areas that allow us to be able to actually think about the style that we're working in, or think about what we want to build in the future there, as well as try and tie it all together a lot more. We will see about these. I'm going to be trying to move it across through the next couple of months, or the next month. I'm going to hopefully get it done by December, maybe even January time. I hope before December, because I really want to do some Christmas stuff on the series and everything, and see if I can, or the server, and see about that. The next thing is community projects, so community events really. So community events would be like Christmas events, like I was trying to mention, where we can do an event where we make a massive winter wonderland, or we turn around and make a massive tree and give gifts to each other, have a gift giving session, or a secret Santa sort of thing. Community votes could be a good thing, so allowing people to be able to vote between things, to be able to actually know if we want that or not. Is trying to get the community to vote at the current moment on what we should do. I also want to create like a new logo for it. Like I've currently got this logo, so this new logo, this is the current logo of fuzecraft, so it's just an F and a C. I'm hoping to create something better, or even have like the Minecraft logo, and then turn around and create it into like the bottom logo, like like there's a Caves and Cliffs one and all that. There's those sorts of things. Maybe have fuzecraft and then season 2. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, then leave a dislike. If you liked, leave a like. Comment down below what you think we should do for the future of fuzecraft. I should hopefully talk about this a lot more in the future, so hopefully you understand roughly what fuzecraft is now, and if I ever speak about it again, that's all good. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
But you'll always stay close to my heart.